Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Tiffany. Self-love, easier said than done. Now, it occurred to me the other day listening to TLC that they were early advocates for self-love with their song Unpretty. At the time I was listening to it, singing along to it, I had no idea what it truly meant. You can buy your hair if it won't grow. You can fix your nose if it says so. You can buy all the makeup that Mac can make. But what if you cannot look inside you, find out who am I to be in the position to make me feel so damn unpretty? I could have sang that, but I think I'll just stick to speaking. Now, I've struggled with self-love myself simply because I used to be unnecessarily hard on myself. But when I think of self-love in a broader sense, I think we all have challenges with it for two main reasons. One is that self-love can seem indulgent. We are taught to be in sober judgment of ourselves. So at times we can feel unworthy of love in terms of our mistakes, in terms of our failures. And secondly, we have developed a warped perspective of love, in that we believe that it requires the validation of another party, like a relationship or a career or maybe even a status quo. And at times, solo love can feel inadequate, it can feel fractured. Hence why in some cases we even hold on to people even when they are toxic. But then when you think about it, self-love is a very important practice because for one, it sets the overall foundation for our relationship with other people. Well, healthy relationships anyway. So what is the solution? I'm glad you asked. I'd like to set 3 building blocks which I think allows self-love to flow. 1, learn not to take yourself so seriously. I recently joined Zumba and Jamak-sized classes at the gym, which means we're dancing, and sometimes I get the moves wrong and I almost want to tell myself off or feel bad about it. But then I remember this is not a competition, I'm here to have fun. So in those moments I've learned to just let go, even continue to mess up, but just enjoy myself. So self-love does not mean that you do not hold yourself to high standards. It just means that you can discern when it's important and when it's not. Secondly, learn to treat yourself as someone that you like. Sometimes self-love can seem overwhelming. So why don't you start with liking yourself? For example, sometimes we will speak to ourselves in such a way that we would never speak to someone else. There's a quote that says, treat others as you would treat yourself. Sometimes I think you should treat yourself as you would treat others. So be considerate, be kind to you. And lastly, learn to embrace your imperfections. Now, there are times when I look in the mirror and I think, oh, wow, my shoulders are broad. And that's okay, because perhaps it might take a while for me to love that aspect of myself, but perhaps I can embrace it as my unique features. And sometimes I think self-love is at this level, so acceptance is here. I've accepted my flaws and my imperfections. So acceptance is the halfway point to self-love. So that's it. I think overall, self-love is a rebellious notion because it challenges our natural tendency to want to be self-critical, to want to be self-judgmental. But when you begin to practice it, you see how it changes your life in terms of your sense of peace, in terms of your sense of joy. So today, I challenge you to think about it differently and begin to embed it into your lifestyle. And always remember, the life rewards those who live intentionally. Thanks for joining me, guys, and I will see you soon.